Hi, beautiful people. It is Taria, and I'm back. Thank you so much for coming to watch another WEIGO podcast, aka What Else is Going On podcast video. I had just realized right before I clicked record that in my other video, my ring light was just right here, like it was a participant in the Zoom. It was just one of them days. I told y'all in the beginning it was one of those days, but we gotta move on. All right, let's get into the other stories that I wanted to talk to y'all about. One day I'm going to go live. I know I keep saying it, and I'm like, that would have been a live. I could have talked about the Bravo stuff and then this stuff that I want to talk about now, but I will one day. I will. All right. So let's get into the first story. This is from the Jasmine brand. R. Kelly. R. Kelly's legal team asks Supreme Court to reverse his SCX crime convictions, claims accusations are outside of statute of limitations. R. Kelly wants to be a free man ASAP. The disgraced R&B crooner, 57, is taking his case to the Supreme Court with hopes of getting his previous SCX crimes conviction overturned. If you remember, R. Kelly was sentenced to 20 years in prison after being found guilty on 3 counts of producing child P and 3 counts of enticing a minor to engage in sexual activity in September 2022. That case was held in a federal court in Chicago. In another case, he was previously sentenced to 30 years for SEX trafficking and racketeering charges in New York. According to ABC News, his attorney, Jennifer Bongine, filed a petition of writ of certiorari. I hate when I don't know how to pronounce words. His attorney filed a petition of writ of cert CERTIORARI earlier today, which was July 30th, so 2 days ago, which gives the court permission to review and potentially reverse a lower court's decision. R. Kelly's legal team is arguing that the claims were outside of the statute of limitation, as he was officially accused in 2020 per TMZ. However, prosecutors pointed to the Protect Act, which makes the statute of limitations in child SEX crimes cases void. At the time, Jennifer, his lawyer, says the act shouldn't be applied because it wasn't enacted until 2023. The accusations against R. Kelly date back to the 1990s. The act doesn't detail any stipulations for cases that occurred before 2003. Supreme Court is expected to make a decision later this year. So what she's trying to say is, during the time of when the accusations were made against him, there was a statute of limitations and it was outside of that. Then some people are coming back saying, well, who's coming back and saying, give me one second. Prosecutors are saying, no, look at the Protect Act, which makes any statute of limitations null and void. Like there's no time limit. And she's saying, his lawyer is saying, yes, but the Protect Act came about after my client was convicted. So, child, she's trying to get him off. I can't imagine. I know lawyers have to do their job. I wanted to be a lawyer for years when I was younger. And in my mind back then, I was always like, there's a loophole for everything. And when I worked at a security company, I was in contracts. People would be sent over to me when they wanted to cancel their service, and I would have to I was in retention, really, trying to save them. But if they were like, nope, I just want to cancel, whether we did right or wrong, I would have to pull their contracts, and I would read the contracts and find, I would read, it now, and I think about it, I guess it's almost like a prosecutor, not really, but basically my interest was to protect the company. So I would find in the contracts where they couldn't cancel their service, but knowing in my mind, I also wanted to find the loophole just to know that there was, but I wouldn't tell the customer about that. I couldn't. My interest was the company, right? But I think now being a prosecutor and knowing that your client did something, but have to get them off because of a loophole, right? Especially something like this when you know he did it. I wonder how she feels presenting this argument. You know what I mean? Like, well, the accusation was outside of the statute of limitations and there wasn't the Protect Act. when my client was, going through trial and all this stuff. So, ooh, we know you did it, sir. Moving on. Let's talk about Cardi B. This is according to People. Cardi B files for primary custody of daughter Culture and son Wave amid divorce proceedings with Offset. The estranged couple shares their daughter Culture 6 and Wave 2.5. Cardi B is filing for primary custody of her two kids. According to a report from Page 6, the I Like It rapper 31 is requesting primary custody of her daughter Culture 6 and son Wave 2.5 as she files for divorce from husband Offset after 6 years of marriage. A rep for Cardi did not immediately return People's request for comment on Thursday, August 1st, and the divorce filing was not publicly available at press time. This is the second time Cardi has filed for divorce from Offset. She previously filed in 2020, but later withdrew the documents. During an Instagram Live in December 2023, Cardi first confirmed that she is single, but shared that she didn't know how to break the news. I've been single for a minute now, the rapper said at the time, but I have been afraid. Not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world, but I feel like today has been like a sign. Cardi B also confirmed that she had been dropping hints about the split to her followers by unfollowing Offset and posting cryptic messages on her story. Now, remember, this was back December 2023. I don't know if you guys have been getting clues from me, from my lives, or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my unfollowings, the rapper said. Yes, Cardi, we've been getting the clues because you stay on social media. So let's get into this story. The Up rapper originally, okay, we know she filed in 2020. On Wednesday, July 31st, Cardi B filed for divorce from Offset after 6 years of marriage. A representative for the Bodak Yellow rapper confirmed to People. It's not based on cheating rumors, but rather has been a long time coming, the rep said. The New York Post, Page 6, was first to report the news. The outlet reported again that Cardi is seeking custody of their children. She did announce it. Wow. On Thursday, August 1st, Cardi B announced on Instagram that she is pregnant with her third child hours after the divorce news broke. With every ending comes a new beginning. I am so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all, renewed my power, she wrote to her baby on the way in the caption. The news of the divorce comes 7 months after Cardi got candid on that Instagram Live we talked about. Wow. So she confirmed. I didn't even realize that she had confirmed the pregnancy rumor. Let's get into that. All right, y'all, let's look at it. Since we here. All right, let's see. Here it is. With every ending comes a new beginning. I'm so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all, renewed my power. Reminded me that I can have it all. You've reminded me that I never have to choose between life, love, and my passion. I love you so much and cannot wait for you to witness what you helped me accomplish, what you pushed me to do. It's so much easier taking life's twists, turns, and tests laying down. But you, your brother, and your sister have shown me why it's worth it to push through. Y'all, so it's been speculated that she was pregnant. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Wow. So she has confirmed that she is pregnant. So she is in the midst of getting a divorce while bringing new life into the world. So prayers for her and her pregnancy. I was going to say that she has a stress-free pregnancy, but just so that she's not, bogged down and that the baby comes in good health. So congratulations to Cardi on the new bundle of joy. Do y'all think that she will go through with the divorce again, having her rep speak out to the outlets and saying that it wasn't the cheating rumors, it was just a long time coming? This was her rep confirmed it with People about the divorce. Whew, we shall see. Again, congratulations to Cardi. And I guess Offset, as well, I'm assuming he is the father of this new bundle that is coming. She has some beautiful children. All right, moving on. I want to talk about Sonya Massey. If y'all notice, I haven't said anything about Sonya Massey. Lately, I've been feeling like things have been, I'll say hitting with me, but just not even connecting with me, but I'm feeling things more than I ever have in life before I could talk about a story like this. And yes, have emotions about it, but they still not hit me and stick with me. You know what I mean? Like I could read something, of course, heart goes out to the family, to those around her, who loved her, and thinking about this just makes you so angry. But lately there's just certain things, for whatever reason, I can't, it's hard for me to talk about. And I've never been in that place before. So haven't talked about Sonya Massey, but say her name. I'm so glad that the officer is where he belongs. So I wanted to read y'all this story, and this is from Madame Noir. She called for help and we failed. Sheriff, whose deputy unalived, Sonya Massey, apologizes but refuses to resign. Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell believes his department failed Sonya Massey, the 36-year-old Black woman who former Deputy Sean Grayson fatally shot after she called 911 to report a possible prowler at her Springfield, Illinois home on July the 6th. At a press conference on July 29th, Sheriff Campbell acknowledged Grayson's heinous actions, noting how the 30-year-old officer and his entire department failed Sonya Massey. Sonya called for help and we failed. We did not do our jobs, he told the crowd, according to CNN. We failed Sonya. We failed Sonya's family and friends. We failed the community. Grayson, the officer, was terminated from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office shortly after he was charged for powing Massey. As previously reported, alarming body cam footage released on July 23rd captured Grayson and another deputy officer interacting with Massey, who was trying to turn off a boiling pot of water on the stove. We know what happened. We know what he did. A grand jury has since indicted the former deputy on charges of first-degree unaliving, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. According to USA Today, Grayson won't be defended by the local police union regarding the charges. If convicted, he faces a range of potential sentences: 45 years to life for the unaliving, 6 to 30 for battery, and 2 to 5 for misconduct. At Monday's conference, Sheriff Jack Campbell sought the community's forgiveness and committed to reforming policies, training practices, and standards within the sheriff's office. I stand here today before you with arms wide open, and I ask for your forgiveness. I ask Miss Massey and her family for forgiveness. I offer up no excuses. What I do is offer our attempt to do better, to be better. On July 30th in Chicago, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, Reverend Al Sharpton, and members of the National Action Network held a rally outside New Mountain Pilgrim Church to honor Massey, USA Today reported. During the event, Crump and Sharpton called for Sheriff Campbell to resign and advocated for a reform law in Massey's name. While Campbell has sought forgiveness from the family, he has stated he will not step down. When I heard and saw the video, I was as outraged as I was when I saw the video of George Floyd. It is the negligence of this government's response to all of these unalivings that created the climate that led to Sonya. It is the negligence of this government's response to all of these unalivings. He said the K word, that created the climate that led to Sonya. While I can agree with that, he's saying that he's committed to change within the sheriff's department now. After he saw the video of George Floyd, did it not occur to him to implement those things within his sheriff's department then? Because then maybe that would have avoided what happened to Sonya could have been avoided if changes had been implemented then, just because he saw and was outraged by what happened to George Floyd. Now you're committed to change because it happened in your charge. while I'm glad that change and policy, trainings, procedures, all that's going to be implemented, it does just make me wonder, like, yes, the government, clearly more needs to be done, but I don't know, something just feels, I don't know. Maybe again because of my feelings around it, and I don't like to live, I've never lived a life in fear. I don't let fear touch me like that, or at least I try not to. Sometimes it does, and you just kind of, for me, I pray my way through it, and then I always tell my kids, do it afraid, right? But it's like you don't want to live life afraid either, but you still have to live life. So I just have so many mixed feelings about this, meaning not about what happened to Sonya. What happened to Sonya is absolutely unacceptable, and I hope that the sheriff never sees outside of the jail. I mean, the deputy. I hope the deputy that did it never sees outside of the jail again. But uh the county sheriff, Sheriff Campbell, Jack Campbell, saying, it's the government's fault that we're in this, but is the government the one telling you to do the training for your department now? Or it's because what happened to Sonya? Again, I'm glad that things are being implemented. Let's hope they really are. But also, I don't know. It's just, I just have so many feelings around this, and it makes me angry. I don't want to have that anger inside of me either, rage. What did James Baldwin say? To be Black in America is to be in a constant state of rage almost. And, it's like, y'all let me know what y'all think. I just have a lot of feelings about this. And again, rest in peace and empower to Sonya Massey. And just my thoughts, truly my thoughts and prayers immediately when I heard that it happened, went out to her family and the people that loved her, her friends. I couldn't even watch the video because I knew that would have just took me over. Let's move on. I feel like I shouldn't even be just shouldn't even be moving on. Oh, I just want to say again, my heart goes out to all of those connected to her and to every family who lost someone that was a victim of pow violence, and also at the hands of the people that are supposed to protect and serve. Moving on, let's get into Tiffany Haddish. I know y'all have seen this probably, maybe. We're not going to watch the full thing. I do want you to see some of it because I want to get into the article. I knew it. I was good. I got my chicken patties in the oven, and I knew that it was going to go off. Let's get into one moment. I just want to make sure that my right sound is on. I do believe it is, but sometimes it changes. All right, let's jump into this. Don't be showing my business. Oh, Lord, I can't get back. Okay, here we go.
Look at these organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane. It is fire. They got your dates on deck. How much are these? $67. Wait a minute. The price is different. But it do look like it's expensive. Look at this grocery store. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Yeah. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Africa. Zimbabwe. Uh-huh. Oh, baby, I just like the mystified shit. It don't smell bad. And the meat, the bun. Look at all that meat over there. Look at this. They got the sodas. They got a whole wall of alcohol. They got a frozen section. Uh-huh. They got a come on. Come like tamales out here. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Unlike the grocery store at home, they actually sell dishes. Look at that. I mean, some of our grocery stores some dishes there. Because, hey, y'all. So I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these.
All right, so we saw that part. So there was a lot of conversation around it. So somebody said, "What is really wrong with her?" And then someone came out in the comments. This is according to the Neighborhood Talk, and said, "As an African woman, I'm not offended by her video." Alarms just everywhere. As an African woman, I'm not offended by her video. Seems like she's shedding light on the fact that Africa is well developed and has almost everything we have here in the States, unlike what they portray Africa to look like in the media. I could be wrong, though, but that's what I took from this. Someone else said, "Everyone in these comments with negative commentary, you are slow. What she is doing is combating the mindset that many people have about Africa. So now you know you are slow." Somebody else said, "She said it don't smell bad. I'm in the meat department. Everybody knows it can stink. She's showing the people who have negative names for Africa that it isn't as piss poor as they make it seem." So there were a lot of people that were defending her, but then it also seemed like there were a lot of people that were saying, "Oh, she's ignorant. Why would she say that?" So because when I watched it, I was just like, oh, okay, is she? And I started reading the comments. Sometimes you'll have one thought, right? And then you'll read the comments and you're like, well, wait, am I missing something? So she has since come out. Tiffany Haddish defends Zimbabwe grocery store TikTok video after backlash. Tiffany Haddish has responded to a backlash over a video she posted on TikTok in which she excitedly shows the folk back home that there are grocery stores in Zimbabwe. In the nearly 5-minute video uploaded Sunday, the comedian and actress films herself entering a supermarket. So we know what she said. She talks about how clean it is, that it's huge. She was in the meat department and said it doesn't stink. So some of the negative comments were, "Tiffany Haddish is surprised that there's a grocery store in Africa. What's wrong with these people?" So she replied by saying, "We have been lied to. That's what's wrong." Another user wrote, "Tiffany, this isn't the time to be a comedian," with another adding to the chain saying, "Which part was meant to be funny?" She replied and said, "None of it, just showing my hood. They was wrong." Zimbabwean influencer Plot, and I'm going to spell the last name, Mhako, defended the comedian's video, telling CNN on Tuesday, "I think many people who criticize Tiffany Haddish's video might have missed the dark humor and jest in it. As a comedian, her portrayal reflects a widely held negative perception about some African countries, providing a satirical take on the reality." Plot, who is also an arts administrator and journalist, added that Haddish's reaction highlights how many Westerners have limited knowledge about Africa, but also how the media generally portrays Africa. And she said her comedic portrayal can spark conversations about the need for more nuanced and informed understanding of the continent. In a thread on X, a user named Tinashe M, whose location is set to Africa, also expressed support for the comedian, saying on Monday, "Tiffany Haddish was right to be surprised by the grocery store in Zimbabwe," adding, "She definitely shouldn't be called ignorant." He then went on to refer to data from the Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce that estimates the informal economy to make up around 64.1% of GDP, as well as 2022 research from Boston Consulting Group that says on average, African consumers buy more than 70% of their food, beverages, and personal care products from small and independent shops. This indicates that modern large format retail stores are not so common that you would expect a celebrity who lives 10,000 miles away to know they exist in a county. CNN has reached out to Haddish's rep for comment. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think the video was ignorant, or do you think the video was ignorant? Do you think that she was shedding light to people, Westerners who may not know that? Or do you think that it sparked conversation that should be had? Or do you think a little bit of all three? Y'all let me know. Hold on one second, y'all. I did this again. Let me check my chicken. Hold on. Glad I checked it. Y'all love me chicken patties. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Tiffany. You know, she's been making headlines, child, a lot lately. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Moving on, let's talk about K. Michelle. Congratulations are in order for Miss K. Michelle. This is according to Madame Noir. Yeehaw, K. Michelle set to tour after landing lucrative BMG country music contract. BBR Music Group / BMG Nashville is excited to announce the signing of K. Michelle. Her groundbreaking career has transcended genre boundaries and garnered a global fan base through various mediums. The record company made the exciting announcement on July 22nd. A spokesperson for K. Michelle told Madame Noir, when we first met K. Michelle, her passion for country music was undeniable. It's an integral part of her identity because the lyrics represented truth. She's built an incredible fan base with her unique vocals and heartfelt storytelling, which transcends genres, says Katie Kirkhover, VP of A&R at BMG. I have been ready. I'm grateful for this moment, shares K. Michelle. Rebels and Real Outlaws, it's time. I'm excited and want to thank my BMG team. I'm happy to sing the music I grew up on finally. I'm a country girl at heart and can't wait to share my country music with you. Praised as real, brave, and rebellious, K. Michelle's 2013 album Rebellious Soul resonated with fellow rebels, offering cathartic musical refuge. Her indomitable spirit and innate talent have captivated fans throughout her diverse career. Her candidness has become a trademark, providing listeners with a relatable and safe space. Ooh, I'm really excited for her. Congratulations to Kay. She deserves this. We know, like, listening to her sing country, like, it's like it comes out of her pores, like it's just, you know what I mean? She is country. And I don't mean, I'm not calling her, you know how you call some people, oh, you ain't know, but country. No, I mean country music, like it's all through her. So I'm just excited for her. You know, it was her dream. And when you see a person realizing their dream and living their dream, it makes you excited. And it's a reminder to you that hopefully the same will happen for you and you can live yours. So congratulations to her. Now, in a full circle moment, K. Michelle was featured on the acclaimed A Tribute to the Judds in 2023, singing Love Can Build a Bridge alongside Jelly Roll and Fisk Jubilee. Singers and performing the, alongside Jelly Roll and Fisk Jubilee singers and performing the song live at the 57th Annual CMA Awards on ABC. In June, she returned to Nashville CMA Fest for the second time, performing on the Chevy Vibe stage and making her Nissan Stadium debut. Returning to her rock and country roots in Memphis, K. Michelle at her rendition of the late legendary Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits in June. Eager to begin this next chapter, K. Michelle is actively writing and recording her highly anticipated debut country album and finalizing its accompanying tour. Again, congratulations to you, K. Michelle. I am happy to watch you realize your dreams, and I know the album is going to be amazing. All right, let's talk about Simone Biles, Michaela Skinner, and the other Michaela Mulrooney. So let's get into this. I'm trying to see which one I want to read first. Okay. Let's get into Simone's first. So this is according to page 6. Simone Biles seemingly fires back at former teammate Michaela Skinner after winning gold medal at 2024 Paris Olympics. Olympian Simone Biles fired back at her haters, which seemingly included former teammate Michaela Skinner after leading the women's gymnastics team to gold at the 2024 Paris Olympics and becoming the most decorated gymnast in history. Lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions with a heart, a gold medal, and a flag. Simone captured that on an Instagram post of her and her teammates with their gold medals. Biles' caption appeared to take aim at Skinner's previous comments about the Team USA gymnast in a since deleted YouTube video. Besides Simone, now this is what her former teammate Michaela Skinner said. Besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. Just noticed, like, I mean, obviously, a lot of girls don't work as hard. The girls just don't have the work ethic. Trying to see if they have, because somebody had it on X, but yeah, it might be. Here it is.
Talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. Just notice, I mean, obviously a lot of girls don't work as hard. The girls just don't have the work ethic, like, and it's hard too because of safe sport. Like, coaches can't get on athletes and they have to be really careful what they say, which in some ways is really good, but at the same time, to get to where you need to be in gymnastics, you do have to be, I feel like, a little aggressive and a little intense, because I feel like, you know, Russia's not going to be there, so they don't have to have the stress of Russia. And then what other teams really are there? I mean, there's a lot of teams that have gotten better and have gotten stronger, but I feel like no matter what, as long as we do a decent job, we'll be fine. Even just some of the other girls that fell twice and still ending up in second place in the all-around is just kind of crazy to me. Is it Hazley or Hesley? Hesley. Okay. But besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. I just noticed, like, I mean, obviously a lot of.
So she said that. And then again, we know Simone, she posted the picture of her team and said, lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions. And then the heart, the gold medal, and the flag. So after she posted that, Michaela, who retired after winning a silver medal on the vault in the Tokyo Olympics, later walked back her remarks. It was not my intention to offend or disrespect any of the athletes or take away from their hard work, Skinner posted on Instagram July the 6th. Your hard work and dedication has paid off, and I congratulate each and every one of you. Simone made history as she won her 8th Olympic medal since first participating in the 2016 Rio Games. Shout out to Simone. Now, the other Michaela, the one that used to always make the faces like this, like every time you see her, and she became like a meme, she then jumps on down in it. So this is also according to page 6. Michaela Maroney, because remember, the other one is Michaela Skinner. This is Michaela Maroney, doubles down on Simone Biles, shading Michaela Skinner after women's gymnastic teams wins gold. Michaela Maroney is on Simone Biles' side. The retired athlete hilariously reacted to Biles and her teammates winning gold at the 2024 Paris Olympics after Michaela Skinner claimed they lacked talent and depth, even calling one lazy. So we didn't see that part of the video. I think that's in a separate part. So she called them lazy, said they lack talent and depth, which is why Simone posted that as her caption. When Biles, Jordan Child, Jade Carey, Sinise Lee, and Hesley Rivera emerged victorious on Tuesday, Biles fired back at Skinner's disc via Instagram. We know what she put. Maroney 28 took to the comment section to double down on the shade while gushing over the iconic winners. She effed around and found out for real. Feels like I need to apologize just to redeem my first name, because remember, they share the same name. As for the other Michaela that originally shaded them, she reposted a photo of the Team USA members to her Instagram story along with multiple heart emojis. So she did apologize for what she said. But update, give me one moment, because I believe the Michaela that originally shaded her is blocked her. Give me 1 second. Yes, Olympics 2024, Simone Biles reveals she's been blocked by former teammate Michaela Skinner. So let's rewind. Michaela Skinner does a video talking about the girls. The talent is just not there, the lack of depth, work ethic, all of that stuff. Again, we saw part 1. I did see that there was a part 2, but I don't want to have to try to find it, where she allegedly said that there was lack of depth, they're lazy, and they don't have talent. Simone then reposted them winning the gold with the caption that says, what class? Bam, bam, bam. Lack of talent, lazy, Olympic champions. Michaela Skinner, the one that did the post, apologizes. Michaela Mulrooney, the other Michaela that was on the team along with them, basically backed Simone and was like, she effed around and found out. I need to apologize to redeem my first name. So then the Michaela that started this, that said the negative comments, then reposted the girls the team that won with heart emojis. Yeah, but now she didn't block Simone. Simone Biles is flipping a switch on Michaela Skinner's latest moves. Hours after Michaela showed her support for Team USA Gymnastics' latest win at the 2024 Olympics, Simone shared her former teammate has blocked her. Oops, Simone wrote on X, formerly Twitter, July 31st, I've been blocked. So, child, she said her comments, talked about the people. In this video I'm watching, the first part, I'm not going to share the screen to watch it, but she did. I'm looking at her words. She did say the lack of talent. She said, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't there like it used to be. So, child, she shared her support for the girls after apologizing and then blocked Simone, honey. Remember when they were the Fab Five? Was that? No, that wasn't Tokyo. That was with Gabby. That was before that, right? Either way, Michaela Skinner, Simone Biles is the GOAT. Okay? Boom. I'm happy for Team USA, for the women's gymnastics. Proud of Simone. All of the girls did amazing. They're all beautiful. So congratulations to them. I did see a press conference where Allie, how you say her last name, Raisman, that was a part of the Gabby team with Simone. And then I think she may have went to Tokyo too. I think she won a medal. She asked, what is your team name? Because before it was the Fab Five with Gabby and all them. So she asked Simone and the ladies what their team name was, and it's F around and find out. And I based off of the cool Michaela saying that the non-cool Michaela effed around and found out. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I thought that was a funny moment. Again, congratulations to Team USA for winning. Y'all let me know what y'all think about K. Michelle. I'm excited for her. What do y'all think about Tiffany and her video that she posted in the Zimbabwe grocery store? The sheriff over the department of the deputy who unalived Sonya Massey, him and his thoughts. Cardi has officially filed for divorce and also revealed her pregnancy. And R. Kelly, child, his lawyer trying to get him out of jail. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love y'all so much. And again, set your intentions for this month and we will celebrate our wins together. I love y'all so much. I feel so much better talking to y'all and I will see y'all later. See ya.